Hello everyone, my name is Owldatzu, and this video is just me trying something new. I want to add some narrative into the channel, and this is my first try at just adding that. So if you're enjoying me just yapping about stories and all that, then please watch the video. If you're here for the My Hero gameplay, I'll upload the gameplay right after this video, and you can go ahead and watch that one, and I'll just link it for make it easier. Other than that, it's just me yapping. Thank you for watching. See you later. I'm gonna be narrating the story while I am at the beach over here, uh, because playing and telling a story is pretty hard. Okay, so I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna put on the gameplay for you TikTok brains out there, and just enjoy it. I'm gonna just be talking. So I'm gonna start at the backstory, right? Um, I was playing my hero up until season 2, I think, and I just stopped playing because I don't know. I got like bored and you know I just stopped playing the game, right? But I tried to get back into the game when Hawks released, and I think Hawks released on season 7, right? And I wanted to summon for him. He's actually one of my favorite characters. But since I wasn't playing, I didn't have any tickets. And I just got back, and my mains are Shigaraki and Dabi. And you may see where this is going. But I was playing Shigaraki and Dabi while everybody else, everybody had Hawks at the lobby. And everybody was playing Hawks. And there was like 3 Hawks per game. And me over here stuck at the ground. Uh, I just didn't have the greatest time. And this was with the time with Hawks release, so he was like insanely OP. And it's fine, right? Because I don't really play hitscan and like meta characters and all that. I just play with the characters I enjoy, and those are the kind of exotic characters that have like a distinct playstyle, or make me feel cool, or they look cool. Characters like that. Those are the ones I like to play. And Hawks, I wanted to play him because he's a cool character, right? He's one of my favorites from the show, from my hero. But I couldn't because I didn't have. And the thing is, uh, as I was playing the game, like my 2 little characters on the ground, there was a lot of hawks flying around, and I couldn't do anything because it was a bad experience. Okay, because everybody was flying, I couldn't catch him with the Dabi what alpha, and Shigaraki. Let's just not talk about him, right? He's so useless against the hawks. But that's the backstory, more or less. And from that day on, I just didn't play my hero ever again. Just playing other games, right? I didn't return until now, right? Now that I want to return, I want to add this to the that Owldatzu narrative. Okay, this experience over here because I think it's cool. Because as you may know, my character that I made for the channel is Owldatzu. Uh, he actually resembles Hawks a lot because I wanted to make a cool like owl character more or less like with owl powers, but more or less in the universe of my hero. And Hawks was the closest person to what I wanted to make, so I made him right more or less. And I at first was I wasn't using as much Hawks reference. I just tried to make the character as cool as possible. Also, I think wings, like fierce wings or just wings in general, is one of the coolest powers I've seen on every type of media. I just like the idea of just having wings and just being able to fly around the city, like I'm doing right now. If you can show, for a little bit, look at this, just all this. And even if you go down, let me go down a little bit. Even if you go down here, just go a little bit up and then just fly around like this. Just being so free like this, just flying wherever you want. It's just so cool, right? I just like wings in general as a power. It's not my favorite power like that, but I like fire more. But this this power is just so awesome. I also have a power for Owldatzu that has to do with his wings. It's not the same as Hawks, of course, because that's boring. Being having the same power, but I'll probably say it in the future. But it has something to do with its wings. I already have it written down, but it's pretty cool. How I think you'll like it. It's alright. It's not that creative, but it's cool. Okay, but now I did use like a Hawks reference for making the new profile picture or character I have. And he looks absolutely cool, but he looks like a villain. So that made me think, what about I just make this narrative Well, where Owldatzu is like the counterpart for Hawks. Uh, or like Hawks is the arch nemesis of Owldatzu as a villain because I don't know he once wanted to be like a hero or wanted to join something, and then he was doing good, but then appeared Hawks, right? And Hawks being the number two hero, he was really good at it. And Owldatzu being an owl character, he didn't shine as bright, right? Something like that, some basic narrative like that, So this led to Owldatzu just being resentful for Hawks, and he grew a hate for for this person Hawks, right? I wanted to do a narrative like that because it sounds cool, first of all, and let's just add some narrative to the Owldatzu character, right? Starting with the Hawks rivalry, because I also researched a little bit. It's just a Google search, but Hawks and owls are actually nemesis between each other. Like they don't like each other. They're in constant competition for prey because they're both like apex predators, and Hawks is at the day, and then owls are at night. The apex predator, and they're in this constant rivalry between hunting and all that. So what does that sound like? Hawks and Owldatzu, they're so similar, right? So I want to do that narrative, just to start. It's just this story I want to talk about because I noticed, I guess. So now we have that, right? It's pretty fun. Uh, but now, with that story, what I want to do is I will absolutely hunt down every single Hawks I see. Okay? Every Hawk I see, and me as a Hawks, playing Hawks, because I got him. The red one that you can see the gameplay, hopefully. I will hunt down every single Hawk I see until there is none. Okay? Because uh, narrative, entertainment. Okay, so I'll do that, and I also hunt down some Shinsos. Guess I personally hate that character. Okay, he's so annoying. Okay, so I'll hunt him down too if I see him, or OP characters, because Shinso's gonna get nerfed pretty soon, and Rapid Deku, one for all Deku, is gonna get it's not gonna happen anything. It's just gonna keep rolling lobbies, right? So I'll just try to hunt down the most OP character. I'll decide, more or less. But for now, I'll just hunt down some Hawks players because I don't like him. I don't like him. Okay. Even though I do, he's one of my favorite characters. But whatever. Okay. I don't like him. So, uh, that's it. That's pretty much the story. I hope you just like the narrative stuff of the channel. I am actually making a narrative or a fantasy story. I'm writing one, but I won't discuss it now because it's so early. But I have like chapter one written down, and it's pretty cool. It's just like telling stories, so I want to add that part into the channel. More or less like story stuff. Just me jabbing about what if, I guess. So I'll add that. Maybe in the future it can evolve to like me telling stories that I made up for this fantasy story I'm writing. You know. So that's about it. Hope you are being enjoying the video. I know I am pretty bad at the character, probably, as you can see, like in the gameplay. But I never played Hawks before, of course, because I didn't have them, and I don't know the combos either. I've been practicing more or less. You're gonna see on the second match and the third one, I actually went crazy. But on this first match, you're gonna see some painful gameplay a little bit because I don't know how to play them. But second and third match, I promise you're gonna be entertained. It's pretty cool. It's actually like one of the coolest characters I seen on this game because he resembles a lot of the characters I play in other games, like swordsman, more or less, like a rapid fighting with combos and all that. So I'm gonna be enjoying Hawks a little bit. The red one, the blue one is okay. I'm not gonna play him that much. I'll try to like try him, I guess, but I like the red one more. Okay, so I'll be playing some Hawks, in the future, and I hope you been enjoying what I've been putting up so far. So that's gonna be the story for today. And if you have like an addition to add to, to this story, that would be cool. Just tell me, and I maybe can consider adding it. Or if you have like a cool story that you want to tell, then go ahead if you want. Uh, I'll try to read them. If it's not too long, okay. I know you can, or we can jab a little bit, like I'm doing right now. So I just try to read stories if you have some, or tips on how to get better and all that. But hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be heading out. Uh, Sorry I haven't been uploading. I've been doing stuff. But other than that, thank you for watching and enjoy.